explain the turnaround that you led for the group in terms of group sales?
Yeah. So I literally walked into a business, and any mistake you could make had been unknowingly made. We had every issue from GDS loading to rate parity with our OTAs. We'd simply sat dormant for 5 years and stopped talking to people. And I think you can sum that up in one word, and that word's prominence. We just lost prominence everywhere.
Yeah.
The first thing I addressed was a complete audit of every business account, and I think it bore a phrase that if my guys are watching this, they're going to laugh because it's all we talk about. It's red or green.
Yeah.
And when I say red or green, it's either in decline or it's going up. It's salespeople are brilliant at telling you a story about, I was going to get there and I got the train, and I fell off the train derailed, and I couldn't quite get to the appointment on time, and I spilled a coffee in my eye, and I really wanted to go and speak to the person, but so it's either red or green. So the first thing we do, I would advise you to do if you're in a similar situation, is get a simple spreadsheet, get every account on there that's ever touched your business, and then you want the company name, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-year projections of what they've done, or production rather than a projection, and then you want to forecast that to the next year. And it's back to the conversation we've just had. If you give me 100,000, let's get to 125. How do we do that? What can we do to make that work between us? They're either red or green. You should be able to read 500-600 accounts and they're red or green. That's it. It's nothing more than that. Point 2, it doesn't make sense to me to start your journey by looking outside for new markets when you've been historically stronger already. And this was a big conversation we had because everybody wants to reinvent the wheel. When the business is broken, everybody's got an opinion. They want to build a tent outside, they want to change the roof, they want to put a new swimming pool in. Everyone's got an opinion. But if you have been better before, get that back as bench. So it's the same as when you talk to hoteliers, which you will do often. Everybody wants to animate the restaurant outside. Everybody wants to get the outside public to come into their restaurant, but they're not feeding the people that stay. So it's called natural friends. And it's the same in sales. You have natural friends in your business, people that have used you, maybe didn't have a great experience or would use you if they could get in touch with you. You have natural friends first. So point 2, natural friends. And these are regular phrases. You've got red or green, natural friends. Point 3, and this is where we've had our biggest success, and I'll talk about this a lot. You need to get some rock stars. You need to get some rock star salespeople. And here's how you know, I think, if you've got a rock star salesperson in front of you and you're interviewing them. So if I say to you, Nigel, assume you've been offered and accepted this role, day one, what's your priority? And a rock star warrior is going to say to you, what am I walking into? What accounts have I got? What aren't we getting? What could we be getting? What do we need to get? And they're going to be thinking about that, and they're going to come in with a plan of attack. The person that sits in front of you and says, I'm going to walk around and say hi, I'm going to get my business cards done, I'm going to find out where, staff is great, but they're not thinking, they're not acting like rock stars. And we had a very candid conversation with the people that are now very fortunately part of my team, 4 senior business development guys and girls. And we were saying, look, day one, what's the message? And the amount of people I interviewed that were talking about, you need to change the cushions in the lobby, they're not right. You're just going, oh, man, it's a design interview, it's a sales interview. Tell me what you need to do to animate these sales. And the 4 people we've got now, and I interviewed a lot of people, like, listen, you're coming into a war zone, you're coming into a trench, you need to be ready to fight. And these 4 guys have the answer down to a T. So get a rock star, don't hire the person that wants to spend all day walking around saying hi. That's the third bit. And I guess that also, as importantly, sorry, I've just thought of something else, is if you're sat opposite a person that you're going to employ and you don't want to think you could socialize with them, I can't see myself having a beer with this guy or going out with this lady and having a chat about things outside of work. If you can't see that they can socialize with them, neither do your clients want to. So you've really got the right people to send your message. And I think that's where we've been enormously fortunate at Cedar Court. We've got 4 rock stars.